Okay, next up is 3DOS. Presenting for 3DOS is John Dogru, who is the founder and CEO. 3DOS is building the world's largest peer-to-peer manufacturing network.
Thank you. Great to see everybody.
Are the judges ready?
You guys ready?
Okay, go for it, John.
My name is John, and I'm the founder of 3DOS, and we're building the world's largest decentralized manufacturing network. In my lifetime, I remember my parents using punch cards for computers, and I would have never imagined to look over at a car that's driving itself without a driver. I would have never imagined Apple moving to use 3D printing to build its next titanium watch for production at a lower cost than traditional manufacturing. The world is changing fast. COVID proved to us that we can't make everything in one location anymore. The world is decentralizing, manufacturing is decentralizing. Teslas are now being made around the world. 3DOS is building a peer-to-peer manufacturing network so local buyers can buy from local manufacturers. We take a percentage of every transaction, so a company like Stanley Black & Decker can upload a whole catalog of brackets and have them made on demand globally. Here's a quick video.
Here's how it works. Designers upload their designs to the 3DOS system. 3DOS mints that design as an NFT, giving the designer ownership of that design and royalties for life. People around the world go to the 3DOS site and hit print. The design gets sent to a local 3D printing partner for collection or fast shipping. 3DOS earns a transaction fee on each purchase, and designers make money on each sale with zero risk. That's because there's no inventory to hold. And owners of 3D printers turn idle assets into money printing machines. It could be a new design or existing products. 3DOS is already working closely with advisors from global suppliers like Stanley Black & Decker and GCAN to achieve our potentially world-changing vision. And by 2025, we aim to have customers ordering products using the 3DOS network.
So the 3D printing market alone is going to hit over $100 billion by 2030, and the digital manufacturing market is going to pass $1 trillion. Our network has already validated a 96% cost reduction because when you make things on demand locally, there's no taxes, customs, tolls, warehousing. It eliminates a lot of waste. While Alibaba is on one side of the spectrum, fully centralized in one location, 3DOS, we aim to be fully decentralized worldwide. My background's 40 years of software development. In the last 10 years, I've dedicated to 3D printing, building an operating system with my co-founders with 30 years combined, and we've sold into NASA, US Navy, Google, John Deere, MIT, Harvard, the top 100 universities. We have a kick-ass advisory board. Ken Burns with GCAN Aerospace runs one of the largest HP 3D printing farms in North America. Michelle Bachmann is president of Stanley Black & Decker, was the head of HP 3D printing. Alpers helped us with our IP, and we have a patent that's been granted, another one will be granted next month, and we just graduated the Alchemist Accelerator. We've raised over $900,000, almost $1 million now, and just like Amazon started with books, we'll start with 3D printing, but then we'll expand to all kinds of manufacturing that Alibaba provides. Thank you for your time. There's a QR code. You can find out a lot more information, videos, Excel files, and you can also invest in under 5 minutes if you're a smaller investor. Thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot, John. Okay, judges, questions for 3DOS. Yuko, sorry.
How much kind of a profit you can expect? It depends on the customized people?
Yeah, so if you compare to traditional warehousing, I don't know if you know, recently Nike had to destroy like 70% of its inventory. So we can actually have 3D printed parts that are usually more expensive than injection molding. But if you have it on demand, working with companies like Saudi Aramco that need parts for oil rigs on demand, and that part is not just the cost of the part, it could be $1 million an hour, right? So we can go deeper into that some other time, but there's a lot of cost benefit analysis being able to make things on demand.
What's the traction that you have and coverage? You didn't mention anything around that.
Yeah, so this is a new product. So for 10 years, we had an operating system. It was kind of like Facebook localized it was a SaaS solution, but this is a decentralized solution. We're seed round right now, We just raised over 900, so we're about to launch a beta right now.
Why do people join your network?
Well, we had a SaaS solution, so I already have over 66,000 printers and 200,000 users from a previous product that was a SaaS solution. And these were people making parts for themselves, and now with one click, they're gonna be able to sell those designs globally without any inventory.
Okay. Eric?
We've seen quite a few industry solutions, so people that want to have localized non-inventory, like some of the examples you gave, so a very specialized part, for example. Do you think that your volume is going to be from industrial solutions, or is it more like creative designers making, like in the example that we saw, was an interesting sandal, for example? Are these consumer-focused, like toys and goods, or is this industrial?
I think industrial will be the majority of the business, but the fun stuff will help grow the network so that consumers that make something for themselves, like an iPad case, can also start to sell it overnight.
How do you protect the confidentiality around some of the industrial?
Great. So in the end of the day, it's about provenance and proving it's an authentic part. Like we did in Africa, a Kawasaki part. So they're able to, there's a small bit of blockchain component of being able to know who made it, who owns the IP, and who produced it, so they can trace it all the way. Like Honeywell and Boeing are using blockchain to do the traceability, so we've got a way to trace that it's authentic.
Okay, thank you so much, John. Thank you. 3DOS.
Now you can invest in our company 3DOS, which aims to turn our global network of 3D printers into the largest decentralized, on-demand manufacturing company in the world.